The overall goal of this procedure is to evaluate the neurobehavioral status of the newborn infant, in particular, infants who may be at risk for poor developmental outcome because of medical conditions such as prematurity, prenatal substance exposure, or stress. This is accomplished by first becoming certified in the administration and scoring of the exam by an established NNNS trainer. The second step is to bring the infant, while asleep, into a quiet, dimly lit room, typically in the hospital or at home. Next, conduct the NNNS examination as detailed in the manual and summarized below. The final step is to record the infant's scores for each item and compute overall summary scales. Ultimately, the NNNS is used to provide a quantified neurobehavioral assessment that can be used to identify which infants are most at risk for poor developmental outcome, help with the care of the infant in the hospital, help the parents understand the strengths and vulnerabilities of the infant, make recommendations for treatment by healthcare and early intervention providers.
The main advantage of this technique over existing methods is that it provides an integrated, comprehensive, and quantified neurobehavioral assessment that has been proven to be successful in the identification of infants at risk for poor developmental outcome.
Generally, some individuals new to this method will struggle because of the training and certification process.
We first had the idea for this method when we were asked by the National Institutes of Health to develop a special exam sensitive to